Hello and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we're playing in multiplayer and we're going to dig out the old, well I guess it's the bear truck or Kodiak or whatever you want to call it. Do bear scratches here and there, a minor attack. So basically we're just going to truck along here and we're going to pick up some cargo. Let's probably grab a freight so we can step it up here. We are in the multiplayer server. So we're just going to have a look and we got absolutely nothing. Oh good. Alright. So we're going to go to... I want to go to freight. Let me make sure I get external. Just to be on the safe side. And we'll keep the episode down to about 15-20 minutes. So that means approximately 200 to 250 miles. Gives me that kind of time. Try to find a cool looking load. 260. We could do a roller. Do a digger. Do a digger, 314. Yeah, let's take this one here. The digger, it's going to pay about $600 more, which is always good. So let's grab our cargo and we'll head down the road. So we are on the multiplayer, so I do apologize if somebody comes on CB and drops a couple F-bombs. That is totally possible. As you can see, I'm running the extended chassis in my Kenworth T680. Get her started up. Oh, I didn't change it. Yeah, yes, I changed steering wheel on that already. I got the, I have it set that the camera turns when you turn your head. It works pretty good while you're in truck, but once you get out, it's kind of pain in the butt. Alright, so second entry here. Right here. I have the steering wheel pack, as you can see. Alright, so my trailer should be here somewhere. I'm assuming it's going to be just off to the left, because that's normally where it spawns. So, alright. Let's, and usually it's right here behind my A-pillar. Yes, it is, right there. There's a tendency to spawn there all times. And this is what I mean about having this mod. And, see, notice I'm just turning the wheels. I'm not actually turning my head. It's quite tricky to back up with this here. Not a mod, I guess. It's not a mod. I think it's called camera. What's it called? Rotate camera with steering or something like that. Anyway, I don't have a steering wheel yet, and that's basically what I'm kind of more or less practicing for. So I plan to use that mod, so that's why I'm kind of training myself now to use it. Alright. Across the yard here, there's a good old big old mutt. So we're going to take a left right out of the gates, and we're going to move on down the road. I will bring up the GPS so you guys can see where we're going and how far it is. So we're looking at 262 miles. Currently running the 6-speed setup on this. So that's why it seems to shift weird, because it's the 6-speed. The only time you have to turn your head a little bit, because you don't get to see out of your mirror until I start to turn. Stopped here. Try to keep this as clean as we possibly can. Have a look at the load, the combination. See how she looks. Yeah, very fitting. A very fitting load for this truck. Oh, let's see. Okay. Had to make sure that I didn't actually have to turn here, but apparently I'm going straight for the time being. Bring that back up. Kind of blocks that mirror a little bit, but not too serious. Be a lot worse, I'm sure. Alright, we'll clear the city here. We should be catching an interstate before too long. We are getting closer to the interstate now, so it shouldn't be too much longer. I thought I'd roll a few miles in multiplayer. Nobody in this town near me. I think there's actually only 12 players on right now, so the CB is live. So we might get some chatter a little later, so we shall see. Speed this up so I can catch his light, and of course I'm not going to catch his light. This light will eventually going to change for us here. Alright, sorry about that. I had to close the door. I had a little bit of noise in the background. Okay, now we're finally moving again. Check my fuel status, about half a tank. Oh, I'm very good. Good on fuel. Usually by the time this gets close to 55 or finally get smooth sailing, we're at the end of the road. We have to take a left up ahead. So this is a external contract, so we are limited to 65. All in. Pretty short trailers, so they turn pretty tight. Nobody around me. It's a quiet day on the server. It's early in the morning, I guess. So, to be fair, some people probably just barely went to bed, so I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Alright, let's get moving here. Lock on the cruise and head on down. It is kind of freakishly quiet, so maybe I should have actually gone on single player. At least I'd have the AI traffic to curse about. Right now I pretty much own the place. I can drive anywhere I want. Oh, and there we go. We met our first person. Snowman. Hey, Mr. Snowman. The only guy seeing out here. It's ironic, there's 12 people on the server, and come across one when I said there was going to be none. But that's how it is on the multiplayer, and it'll, a lot of people are getting tired. The map has been driven over and over and over. I mean, we're running the same paths. We only have like 3 states to mess around with, so a lot of people are tired of running them. So once they launch a new state in the future, it'll take off again. You can be sure of that. Or they launch a new truck that'll bring the people back. We'll see a large increase once that happens for sure. And then the rescaling will make things more interesting because we won't get there as quick. So plotting courses all the way around the entire United States, that's going to be stopping, because that's going to take hours and hours of real life time. So, still a green light. I'm just going to keep on flying through here. I know I'm speeding, but it's pretty quiet today. So the left up ahead here. Just going to kick off the cruise. Pull up these lights right up ahead here. Alright, so just wait for this light to change. Kind of like this steering wheel back. It's kind of nice, actually. Flames kind of suiting for this truck. I wish it was a little bit different red, but nothing I can do about that. Oh, red light there. Just going to straighten my head out here and go. I think maybe from here I might even stream some ETS. ETS 2. Now that I think about it, it might not be a half bad idea. Probably burn off maybe like an hour of live stream on that one. Straighten my head here. It's kind of a learning curve with this whole camera turns with the steering wheel kind of thing, but getting used to it. A little easier to judge making your turns now. At first I found it was throwing me off with my judgment, but I think it's getting better there now. Like I said, once I get a steering wheel, that's going to be a nice plus to have. Because I do not use Track IR at this time. That's probably be after the steering wheel. Baby steps, baby steps. Make the expensive purchase, which is a steering wheel. I believe I'm going to go with the G920 Logitech for the simple reason I do have an Xbox One, so that makes it cross-compatible with the two. That's kind of where my head is at on that. Although for some reason the G29 for the PS4/PC is actually a little cheaper, so I'm kind of on the fence. Do I save a few bucks? I'm probably not going to use it much too often because I do have a Thrustmaster for my Xbox One already. Reading St. Raphael, and we are going where? We're going to Sacramento. Sacramento. What, less than 100 miles to go for us. We've got this one pretty well in the bag. Anybody around? Nope, still nobody around. I was playing ETS the other day and I crossed into England for the first time. And as soon as I come off the ferry, I almost went in the wrong, in the oncoming traffic lane. So I had to keep telling myself, wrong side of the road, get on the wrong side, get on the wrong side. And then once I got on the highways, I was fine. But it's kind of very different driving from the wrong shoulder. Interesting though, I did enjoy it. Might jump on that next and we'll knock off a nice big video. Looks like we're pulling a left here. Oh yeah, I know where I'm going. Kind of I think it's a bitumen right in the middle of nowhere. And pull it right here. That guy's had a rough go. Straight up ahead here. Alright, so we're like 54 miles up this here secondary road. It goes long now. It says 1 hour, 18 minutes. In game time. So the $1 million question is, am I pointing the right direction for my delivery? Usually as a rule of thumb, I'd always pointing the wrong direction, end up spinning around and didn't make my entry. Plow. Dear John Tractors. Enough of that before everybody gets motion sick here. Well, it's starting to appear on my little GPS there. I'm starting to see the start of a... I would have pulled off shoulder a little more, Mr. Farmer Guy. Plow into your fancy tractor. Like our drop is just around the corner here. Just going to kick out the cruise. Be starting to see some markings for construction before too long. Oh, actually it's not. We're actually dropping up over Bushnells. I thought it was going to be one of those road construction drops. Oh no, never mind. I stand corrected. It is road construction. And of course I'm pointing the wrong direction. With no other traffic around, maybe I'll just do some kind of a fancy U-ey here. So the light turns, I think I'll jump in the shoulder and I'll just swing it. Take out the street sign here, the street light rather. Get up into the shoulder. Hopefully we don't go too far over and then get myself freaking stuck. That would be a drag. This is where I hate this camera thing when I'm backing up. I really, really do. But I do love my zoom. Basically the camera, the truck's turning the head one way. And then I'm compensating with the mouse to counter what it just did so I can see. Look at my side mirror here, nothing sneaking up on me. Okay, the other cone's right there. This is where I really hate that camera thing. Because I end up losing control because I'm too busy trying to compensate for it. Look at that. It actually accepted that? Damn. Yeah, I can't stand that. Clean it up here. Yeah, that's good. I'm good with that. Alright, let's get our money. Money, money, money. 320 XP, 8,600, just over 8,600 bucks. 362 missions completed so far. 265 miles, and it took 36 gallons of fuel. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just over level 43. Cool stuff. Right on, folks. Well, there you have it. I'd like to thank you all for coming along for the drive. I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Please do, and I'll see you guys in the next trip. Bye for now, and be safe.